Right now, as you're watching this video, you're probably making snap judgments about me based on how I look, how I sound, and even how professional this thumbnail appears. Within seconds, your brain has already decided whether I'm credible, intelligent, and worth listening to. You can't help it, and that's exactly the problem. Because what you're experiencing right now is one of the most powerful and dangerous biases in human psychology, and it's been manipulating your decisions your entire life without you even knowing it. Welcome to the bizarre world of the halo effect, the cognitive bias that makes you think attractive people are smarter, more honest, and more competent than they actually are. Your brain is essentially running on caveman software from thousands of years ago, when quick judgments about appearance could mean the difference between life and death. But in today's world, this ancient wiring is being exploited by everyone from politicians to product marketers, and it's costing you money, relationships, and good decisions every single day. Today, we're going to expose how this invisible force controls your mind and what you can do about it. Let's start with a shocking experiment that will blow your mind. In the 1970s, psychologist Edward Thorndike showed people photographs and asked them to rate various personality traits. Here's what happened. People rated as physically attractive were automatically assumed to be more intelligent, kinder, more successful, and even more moral than less attractive people. The subjects had zero information about these people except their faces, yet they were convinced the pretty ones were superior human beings. This is the halo effect in action. One positive trait creates a halo that makes us assume all traits are positive. Your brain literally can't separate physical attractiveness from character, competence, and trustworthiness. This gets even more disturbing when you realize how this plays out in real life. Studies show that attractive defendants get lighter sentences in court. We're talking about actual criminals getting away with more serious crimes simply because they're good-looking. Beautiful employees get hired more often, promoted faster, and paid more money for the exact same work. In schools, attractive students receive higher grades from teachers even when their work is identical to less attractive classmates. Think about that. Your life outcomes are literally being determined by facial symmetry and genetic lottery. The justice system, workplace fairness, and educational equality are all corrupted by this invisible bias. But here's where it gets really sinister. Corporations have weaponized the halo effect to manipulate your purchasing decisions. Ever wonder why every advertisement features impossibly attractive models, even when they're selling car insurance or laundry detergent? It's not because beautiful people are better at explaining deductibles or washing clothes. It's because your brain transfers the positive feelings about the attractive spokesperson directly onto the product. When you see a gorgeous person holding an energy drink, your subconscious mind thinks attractive person equals good product equals I should buy this. You're not buying the drink, you're buying the illusion that consuming it will somehow make you more like that attractive person. The beauty industry has turned this bias into a trillion-dollar machine of psychological manipulation. Cosmetic companies don't just sell products, they sell the promise of joining the attractive class that gets all these hidden advantages. They know that when you see their flawless models, you're not just admiring their appearance, you're unconsciously attributing success, happiness, and social power to their looks. The message is clear. Buy our product and people will treat you better, respect you more, and give you opportunities. And statistically, they're not wrong. The research shows that investing in appearance genuinely does pay dividends in career advancement and social treatment. It's a cruel system, but understanding it is your first step toward freedom. Now let's talk about dating and relationships, where the halo effect creates some of the most irrational behavior. Dating apps have turned romance into a halo effect casino, where people make life partnership decisions based on 6 photos and a 3-sentence bio. Your brain sees an attractive face and immediately assumes they're funny, intelligent, emotionally stable, and relationship ready. But here's the plot twist: research shows that couples with similar levels of physical attractiveness have longer, more stable relationships than mismatched pairs. Why? Because when the halo effect wears off and you realize that beautiful person is actually boring, selfish, or incompatible, reality crashes down hard. You've been dating a projection of your own biased assumptions, not an actual person. So how do you break free from this mental prison? First, become aware of your automatic assumptions. When you meet someone attractive, literally ask yourself, what am I assuming about this person that I have no evidence for? Second, force yourself to look for concrete evidence of competence, character, and quality, instead of relying on surface-level impressions. Third, remember that the most successful, trustworthy, and valuable people in your life probably aren't the most conventionally attractive. They are the ones who have proven their worth through actions, not appearance. Your brain will always be vulnerable to the halo effect, but awareness is your superpower against manipulation. If this video just shattered your perception of how your mind works, you need to subscribe right now because we're just getting started. This channel is dedicated to exposing the hidden psychological forces that control your decisions every day, from the grocery store to the boardroom to your relationships.